Soon everyone, welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Legacy League Solo Self-Found. For now, I don't know when I'm gonna turn off Solo Self-Found. I think when I start getting that itch to play with, my friends and party up, that's probably when we have to turn it off. But for the most part, I want to enforce that Solo Self-Found for as long as we can, until we get to a late game. I just saw a lot of cool, unique items for summoners, and I really want to try it out. But for now, a couple things that we have to do. I have an iron ring that I had saved up from earlier. It's probably the highest eye level iron ring. And then we are going to... Let's see. Goat horn. We're going to buy a red gem for 1 wisdom scroll. And then we're going to sell these two for a ruby ring. Okay, so that's a vendor recipe. If you sell a red gem and an iron ring, you get a ruby ring. If you sell a blue gem with an iron ring, you get a sapphire ring. So we're going to do this. And then we're going to take our wand. And we're going to sell the wand, the ring, and orb of alteration. So that's a different vendor recipe. Like, this is the kind of shit that we have to do in Solo Self-Found, you know? And then we're going to turn it into a +1 fire gem wand. So from +1 cold gem to +1 fire gem. And then we're going to stop using freezing pulse. So let's put this away. We can augment it, I suppose. Critical strike chance, it doesn't do too much. And then we're going to go to Nessa, and we are going to get Firestorm. I don't want to say that this is going to be our primary DPS. I don't think it will be. Is there any support gems that can go with it? I don't think so, right? Multi-traps, added lightning. Nah, not really. Minefield. Okay, so now with a +1 gem Firestorm, 13.3 DPS. Now that's a lot lower than Freeze Pulse, but I think once we level it up, it'll be a lot stronger. Okay, so Firestorm is pretty much the better skill. Now I did mention earlier, I'm not gonna try to avoid just using alternate skills, but at the same time, where's my summon zombie? Oh. Oops. No wonder we do so little damage. There we go. 15.9 DPS. Socket gem. Where's summon zombie? Here it is. We're gonna try to use our zombies as the meat shield. So we're going to still try to use our summons, but having extra spell damage to augment what we currently have is going to be pretty useful. I stuck in a couple extra league stones, so now this area has essences and piranhas, which is pretty good. I think early on, using the essence breach stones probably benefits us the most. Sorry, breach stones, league stones. And the reason for that is just because the League Stone does... Actually... Whatever. The essences, benefit us a lot. Like, we can roll spell damage on a new wand, or spell damage on a scepter. Like, why not roll spell damage on the scepter, Let's do it. That's a lot of damage, I'm just saying. Although I can't dual wield scepters, unfortunately. But I can have it on my offhand, and maybe one day we can try using it. So we're still trying to figure out, what gear exactly we're gonna go with. I rarely play witch characters, or I rarely start the game off with a witch. And I think the last time we did it was in Piranha's League, so that's a long time ago. So I don't really know what the optimal way of playing the witch is. However, currently it looks like we're doing just fine. And I hope I hope Firestorm isn't too bad for our latency. Like, I hope we're not getting dropped frames, because it does cause quite a bit of frame drops, Firestorm itself. Now, the nice thing about Firestorm is that we can kind of just stack the Firestorm on top of the area, and I mean, it has really good clear speed, right? That's the thing. Man, my zombies keep dying. That sucks. Now, summon Raging Spirit obviously still is an option. Piranha's chest. But I think I might prefer Firestorm. I'm not too sure yet. Like, maybe what I can do is I can take Summon Raging Spirits and I put it on my wand instead. So +1 Summon Raging Spirits is also pretty strong as well. So maybe, you know, if we're not summoning spirits, maybe we are using Firestorm instead. Like, maybe that's the way we go. Not too sure yet. Honestly, if I wanted to go like a pure minion type of play, I think I would take off Firestorm and just do +1 Raging Spirits, and then add on zombies. I mean, that might be the way we play it. And then we put melee splash on our summon Raging Spirits. But that just requires extra links. Like, if I just spam Firestorm, that's enough, probably enough to kill like everything. You know what? Let's stick with Firestorm. And then summon Raging Spirits will just, it'll become secondary. Because right now our minions are just really weak. They don't have enough HP. Like, they just need a lot more. They need more support gems. They need help. Invasion League Stone. That's actually a good one too. Honestly though, definitely the essences are the best. So whenever I get an Essence Leech Stone, I probably want to do those first, right? Early game essences is probably so good, and then if I can get my hands on some talismans, maybe that's a good way to go as well, because talismans you need to start collecting early. Piranhas is always important, since if we can get, you know, build up coins early on and we meet Kadira later on, we can spend all of our coins. So I think the big things we have to focus on early in the game. And now that I think about it, like, the Legacy League is really cool actually, because there's actually a lot of things that you can optimize. Like, which League Stones do you use first, right? And stuff like that. Like Rampage, I don't think it's that useful for us. In general, I don't think Rampage is all that useful at all, right? But stuff like, let's see, Essence. Essence is the big one. So Essence, early on. Piranhas, early on. And then the third one could be whatever. I mean, we can only use 2, and our next one unlocks at 30. So whenever we get Piranhas, we should use it. Whenever we get Essence, we should try and use it. That's probably the plan. And then we can just kind of use the Essences willy-nilly. That's not a problem. Okay, so we just kind of spam Firestorm until she dies. That's the plan. And that should kill her. I mean, is Summon Raging Spirit stronger? Maybe? I actually feel stronger. Okay, let's switch it out. Let's try +1 Summon Raging Spirits. Is this stronger? For a boss, yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's not bad. That was pretty good.
Poor fishwife. 'Twas love that did this to you.
I guess we're gonna go with SRS instead. Like, I'm still undecided, that's the thing. Life and fire resist, or just plain life? Well, that made my choice easy. Flesh Offering, Flame Dash, Clarity. I don't have a spot for a Firestorm. I guess we won't use it then. I mean, I bought it for a Transmute, so the fact that it's gone now is a bit of a waste. But I think Summon Raging Spirits as our primary skill it's not that bad at all, really. And then zombies as the tanks.
I barely recognize myself.
Now, towards the late game, like this, I don't want this to be a summoning Raging Spirits build. I don't think that's what I want. If anything, maybe towards the middle game, once we get, you know, gear that's targeted towards zombies, like Moltrigal's Grasp, and maybe some of the like new unique threshold jewels and stuff like that. Once we get those, I think we'll really be able to sort of make the zombies great again. But right now, they're just not very strong. +1 to socketed cold gems. See, if that was fire, I would definitely go for it. Because if I can get a +1 fire scepter or something like that, I think I would like that a lot. Now, if I can maybe... Yeah, like... I didn't really think about it, but essences are so good right now. The fact that we can force at least one essence to show up every map, that's actually insane. I'm not even joking. Because essences basically give us a free rare item that's like probably useful every zone. As long as we find the correct essence. Like if I find a +1 to fire gems essence and we get like a decent wand, like that would be game changing. So hopefully we can get something like that. I'm not sure. And then if we can get like a minion, +1 to minion helmet, that would help as well. Now there's still Parandus in this zone, but I don't think I saw Parandus or any Parandus chests, so I must be missing something. We should try and keep our Flesh Offering activated for as long as we can. So let's pop Flesh Offering, make them faster. Nothing else. Now, unfortunately, our Raging Spirits don't have melee splash. I think if we had it, we would be able to do a lot more damage and have a lot more clear speed. So if I can get a 3-socket... Perfect. Can I link it, though? I have 1 fusing. Okay, well, that's good enough. Okay. So let's put melee splash on here with summon Raging Spirits.
Return if you must.
And then sell these things. As well as these gloves. Do I have any good legacy stones? Torment. Beyond. Beyond is okay, actually. It might be something we want to keep. And then the essences. Physical damage. Not too useful. Firestorm. Sorry, bud. I thought you would be good, but now I've changed my mind.
Hello.
Let's sell this.
Travel far.
Invasion. I don't know how useful Invasion will be either. Honestly, let's just wait until we find another leak stone drop. I feel like we can find something that's better. We can do a couple prophecies though. I don't mind doing that. Slay a powerful will drop a orb of scouring. Nope, I don't want to. Encounter rogue exiles who will only wear rare items. That's pretty good. Army of Undead. Western Forest. Okay, that's all the silver we have. So I guess we'll start going towards Western Forest. Mainly splash, summon raging spirits, and then erase. Okay. So this wand actually isn't that good. Not anymore, at least. But I guess it's okay. So now the raging spirit should splash. Warbands. Are warbands any good? I can't imagine warbands being good. Like, what do we get from warbands? Nothing. It'll just be nostalgic. That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like a lot of nostalgia while playing. It's like, oh yeah, I remember these mods. They were like really great, or really not great, depending on which league it was. Okay. So the move speed is actually like mandatory for our minions. It's so important because it directly correlates with our clear speed. So I think that's one of the key things when you play a minion build. If you don't have like a decent decent move speed on your minions, the clear speed just doesn't coincide, and it feels really clunky. So the faster they get, the better. Like, forget the damage. Like, that's secondary to the move speed, I think. And I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like playing zombies. They're just like really slow. They're like really dumb. They lag behind and they don't target oh my god, the game crashed. Why does this keep happening? Okay. I mean, I guess we didn't die. But what's causing it to lag so much? I don't understand. Shouldn't be a problem. Memory issues? Prophecy issues? We lost our freaking League Stone. Oh no. Oh no, we're still okay, so this is still okay. So clearly the game still has some issues. But I guess it'll be fine. I believe in GGG. I believe this will get fixed. Okay, so let's go back to what we were doing. Go over here. Cross over. Yeah, why was it so laggy? I don't understand. Okay, we're good now. That means patch day, okay? Things can get wonky on patch day. Okay. Gotta make sure we maintain our flesh offering. Gotta make sure everything's nice and quick. They need to move fast. They need to. It's key, man. And maybe if we can get like a hatred aura, that would help a lot too. But I don't think that's... It's pretty important early on. But later on, I don't think it's as important. Now, if we want to go to Western Forest, when we get to the waypoint, instead of going up this path here, people hardly notice it, but there's like this little cobblestone path. If you go up that cobblestone path, it'll take you over here. What we want is to go over this way to Western Forest instead. So you just keep following the road. And I like to go this way first because This quest gives you an extra passive point. So, I think game crashed again. What is going on today? Man, it's like after you use up a certain amount of memory, it goes like ballistic. Is it okay? Like, it should be fine. I'm looking at my latency, I'm looking at my frame time. It all looks okay. Why is it crashing? Okay. Maybe there's some prophecy issues. Maybe there's anyone on global complaining? No. I can feel another crash coming. It's like getting laggy. Definitely after we get this passive point here, I'm gonna have to call it an episode. Or once we clear out this area, like do the things that we need to do, because clearly there's something wrong. I'm not too sure what it is. Okay, so our raging spirits have melee splash, whereas our zombies have that slam thingy. And it seems to do a pretty decent amount of damage too. Like, let me... Well, these guys, obviously, you can't really kill them with zombies since they'll just blow up on you. Okay, but these guys... How often do they slam? Once every other attack? Pretty much. Okay, another level, that's good. Yeah, the thing is, if I stop attacking, or if I stop summoning Raging Spirits, the zombies just straight up won't attack anymore. That's how dumb they are. So we need to keep doing this. Alright. So that was a prophecy as well. Okay, now let's open up the seal. Getting the seal would give us a passive point if we were to go... Oh, we can get one more zombie. Sweet. So 5 zombies now. So like I said, getting us going back to Act 1 will give us a passive point. But right now we want to focus on the other quests that we have to do on Act 1. So over here, if you look on the map, there's another little... There's like a little torch over here. And there's a cobblestone path. If you follow the cobblestone path, it'll eventually take you over to Alira. And she is one of the bandits in Act 2 that you can potentially help or kill. If you help her, she will give you, I believe it's plus 60 mana, maybe? Permanently. And if you kill her, you could potentially get one of the other bonuses. We're going to try and help Oak, who is one of the other bandits. And Oak will give us plus 40 to life. That's a lot more preferable to plus 60 to mana, I think, in this situation. So we're going to click Kill Lyra. Gotta fight her. Which honestly shouldn't be a problem at all, since Summon Raging Spirits is just so OP. Just gotta make sure that we pop Flesh Offering, give them more speed. Across the board. Summon a couple more zombies. No move speed, unfortunately. That one's pretty bad too. And then we need to go to the Weaver's Chambers, as well as do the prophecy here. So quite a bit to do, or there's still quite a bit to do over here in Western Forest. And we're getting decent EXP too. Like, we had only just leveled maybe a couple minutes ago, and now we are at 30% EXP again. So Western Forest is actually a really good level if you want to, or a good place to get EXP if you need to get levels. So we're gonna enter this, this white forest patch. Ooh, an essence. Okay, let's activate the essence. god, the damage. Kill it! Okay. Once again, man, the zombies, they can't tank anything. Socketed cold gems, I don't need that. Oh god. Okay. There we go. Into the Weaver's Chambers. So this is another quest that we need to do. So when you do the Weaver's Chambers, eventually you'll get the Weaver's staff or the Weaver's scepter or something like that. So that's what we're here for right now. Just gotta get through this area. Grand Life Flask would be nice. It requires level 18. We're getting there. Gotta resummon the zombies every now and then so they don't lose too much HP. Hopefully soon enough we can get ourselves a helmet that gives increased minions. Or +1 to minion gems. Okay. So the key to summoner success, I think, really just comes down to manual targeting. When you right click, your zombies will run towards that location. Now if you right click an enemy, your zombies will try to attack that enemy, or at least something in that general vicinity. So if we right click towards these sleeping spiders, the zombies will go for that. If we right click something else, it will change its priorities. So there's actually, like, zombies are actually quite finicky. You need to keep targeting opponents by right clicking. So we need a spell actually that we can kind of spam in the late game. I was thinking of maybe something like a curse on hit, like ball lightning or something like that. But I haven't decided on that. And honestly, that's still pretty far off, so we don't have to think about it, just yet. But it is something that we will have to consider. Okay, so now that we're level 12, what did I say I couldn't equip at level 12? Oh, the Grand Life Flask, that's right. Is there anything here? Nope, not really. We did get a level. And with our level, we're probably looking at getting the HP nodes over here. Those are pretty juicy HP nodes, I think. It gives us like a lot of HP. 5%, 10%, 5%, and 5% to all elemental resistances. Like I've been stressing over the past, 3 episodes. Life and resistances are just so important. You can't not have those, especially if you play a character especially if you get into the later parts of the game. If you have low resistances, you're just gonna die to like everything. So if you at least want to have an enjoyable time while playing Path of Exile, I definitely recommend you allocating a decent amount of stats towards, maybe not like on your tree, but at the very least on your gear, try and get some resistances somewhere, even if it's a little. So if you find that on the belt it has flash recovery and increased flash charge recovery, or like strength or something like that on your belt versus like life, definitely take life. If neither of them have life but one has more resistance, take the resistance, even if the other has like 5 or 6 mods. That's just how important. The game crashed again. Oh man, this is just not a good day to play. Okay, well, since we're here, we might as well go to Act 1 and get our passive point. And then after we've done that, we will probably see if there's like a new patch or something. And if not, maybe we'll play off the Steam client. Maybe that'll be better. I'm not sure. Okay, let's sell these. Vestal. Book of Skill. And like maybe I'll restart my computer. Like, I don't know, that always helps, right? Okay, so we need to TP to the Western Forest. There's quite a bit of stuff that we still need to do. We need to fight the Weaver. Holy crap. Okay. And honestly, very soon I might just turn off solo self-found. Oh my god, did this whole place reset? I don't think so, right? No, I think we're still good. I just don't have the map anymore. Which is, I can deal with that. I just don't like the fact that it crashed so many times. Like, what's up with that? Okay, let's try going over here. I'm assuming, yep, Weaver's Nest. So this is where we crashed last time. I think we're good this time around. Okay, just summon the spirits. They're doing a lot of damage. And the nice thing about spirits is they just kind of just automatically chase. They're like super aggressive. They'll chase any enemies that are around. Now obviously it makes sense that zombies can't do that, because if zombies were chasing like enemies around, you wouldn't have anything protecting you. So I get it. At the same time, like, maybe they gotta be a little bit smarter. I don't know. Okay. Alright, besides that, what else do we need to do? There's a prophecy in the Western Forest. We probably want to deal with that as well. Now we gotta find the stone circle. I'm not too sure where to find that. Oh, there it is. I see it on a map. So we'll just send our summon raging spirits after him. If you can flesh offering, I can do it too. I can do what you do, but better. Okay. Oh god. Who's summoning all this stuff? Dark Tongue Risen. This guy's tanky. Okay, we'll keep summoning Raging Spirits. He's gonna die eventually. Oh, so close. Maybe get a couple more zombies. Tank up. Killer! Alright. Woo, we did it. Double Quartz Scepter, Quartz Wand. Not bad. +1 to fire gems, spell damage, lightning damage. That's definitely better than what we have. So let's equip that. Unfortunately, it is... Let's see. How do we do this? I want blue, red. Okay. And then let's ID this wand. Spell damage. Not that good. This one not that good either. We don't have any ID scrolls left anyways, okay. Okay, actually it doesn't matter if we have spell damage or not, huh? I guess we just want mana regen and cast speed. Those are probably the most important attributes for us right now. So prophecy fulfilled. We managed to get Malagaro's spike, killed Alira. That's probably it for this episode. Next time around, we're gonna try and finish off the Chamber of Sin, kill off one more bandit, help out Oak, and hopefully finish Act 2 in one go. If there's anything you guys want to ask, if there's any questions you have, feel free to leave it in the comments, by the way. You know, I'd be happy to answer. More specifically, if you have very specific questions and you just want to hang out. As always, our Discord channel is always open for new visitors. Come, hang out. We're always happy to have new people coming. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, you could leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Soon.